sorry. Okay, so natural disasters in Joplin, a whole lot of Joplin got destroyed, and there are a lot of people without homes. There are schools that were destroyed, there are churches that were destroyed, there are businesses, cars, roads. I mean, you look at pictures, even now, it's been what? How many months? Like 2 months, 3 months? It's been 2 or 3 months since the tornado went through, and there are still hundreds of families without homes. Can you imagine leaving church today and going home, and your home isn't just destroyed and falling down, it's gone?
Whoa.
Everything. Think of everything in your room. Think of everything in your home. All of your things, all of your clothes, all of your toys, all of your video games, all of your money. Everything is gone forever.
Oh, man.
How would that feel?
Bad.
Really bad. A little scary. Where are you going to sleep? What are you going to eat? Your refrigerator is gone. You don't have a sink that you can go to and get a glass of water.
What will you wear?
What will you wear? You're stuck in the clothes you're in right now.
What would you play with?
What would you play with? What would you do? Your bike is gone. Your skateboard is gone.
Your church.
Your friend's house is gone. You guys need to understand, this tornado came through and destroyed entire neighborhoods. So it's not just you without a home, it's everyone that you know, that you go to school with, that you play with, that you're friends with. Their house is gone too. Maybe if they live far enough away. But here's the thing. There are a lot of families that are really struggling still. So what we're going to do, all of this month, we're going to collect change for Joplin. We got some change in here already. So all this money that we're collecting this entire month is going to go to those families in Joplin to help them out, to get them some new clothes, to help them get food, to help them just replace some of the necessities they need to get on with life. Just like we're supporting Sat in India because he doesn't have good clothes, good water, good food. There are people in America right now today in Joplin that don't have those things because they were all taken away from the tornado. So our money this month is going to go to those families, those kids in Joplin that need those things. Who here thinks that's something they can support? Something that they want to help out with? Something I certainly want to help out with. All right, so who here has offering today that they can bring up? Go ahead and put it in. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hey, don't laugh. You know, in the Bible, there's a story about how Jesus was sitting in church with his disciples. And people were coming up, and they were giving in the offering. And they saw rich people coming up with bags of coins. And they were just dumping hundreds and hundreds of dollars into the offering. Woo! And then a little old lady came in. And she came up to the offering. And she dropped in 1 penny.
I heard that one.
And the rich people that were still there kind of scoffed at her. The disciples kind of scoffed. Is that it? Is that all you have? Is that all you're giving to God? A penny? And Jesus looked at them and said, hey, don't laugh. That woman has given more than all of the rich people. Because all those rich people, they gave what they could spare. They gave out of their surplus. They had $1 million at home, and they only gave a couple hundred. That was nothing to them. It was a drop in the bucket. Didn't mean a thing. But for her, that was her only penny. And she brought it in, and she gave it to God. So whether you give big or whether you give little, when you give what you have to God, He sees it, and He is going to reward you for it. Yes, question?
Why would Joplin suck up all their Bibles and their books?
Yeah, they lost all their Bibles, all their books, that's true. And their schools were destroyed, think of that. So they can't even go to school and learn. And school is starting when?
Next week. Next week. Next week.
Some of these kids have no school to go to. They're going to have to be bused like hours and hours and hours away. Who here would want to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning so that you can hop on a bus and drive for 2 hours to get to a school, and then you get off of school like at 3 o'clock? You're not home until like 6. So, yeah. So there's only time to do homework, eat dinner, and go to bed. There's no time for play. And you have to do that Monday through Friday because you have to drive 2-3 hours to school every day. Who thinks that sounds fun? No. Some of these kids are going to have to do that. There's a couple of schools that are being able to build up, but not enough. Not enough.
Do chores, like if they build up a house and get enough stuff to do chores?
No, there's lots of